Hi everyone, and welcome to another FSI Lockdown Series episode. Today you'll be following along with me. My name's Mary Jane. I've been part of the team here for a long time. I mostly work with the TV for Education side. So today we're going to be having a look at the video editor. This is particularly good if you are creating lessons in TV for Education or you want to show your students a specific clip from a video. It's a great tool that you can use on the system. All right, so first of all, you will want to be logged into your school's SmartSuite and TV for Education account. To do that, you can just go to tv4education.com and click the login button there. Now, if your school uses single sign-on, you can use that to log into the system. If you use your school email address and password, you can use that. If amongst all the other things you have to remember this year, you have forgotten your password, there is an easy reset password button that will send a password reset link directly to your school's email address. So if you need help logging in, all the options are there for you, but of course you can always contact us if you need help. So our email address is support@functionalsolutions.com.au, but we're also on all the social media sites, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook. So if you are needing help from our team, you can definitely go ahead and contact us there. Now, I've just logged into the TV for Education search page, but if you are looking to edit videos, what you'll need to do is click on the menu button and click Smart Classrooms. So anything that is lesson related, for example, if you're creating a lesson, adding clips, trying to create clips, or adding questions onto a video, you will need to go to Smart Classrooms. Now we're going to click on Create Lesson, and that's where we go to create a clip. So first of all, you can name your lessons. So let's say today we are looking at climate change. That is the title of my lesson. You can name it anything you want. So let's say Mrs. B's Science. You can put anything in the description as well to give your students or yourself a little reminder on what this lesson will entail. Keeping in mind that anything you put in here is searchable, so if you lose this clip or this lesson, you can search for it on your My Items or your school's collection of videos, and you will be able to find it there. Once you're done, click Save, and that's going to give you two options. Now, if you want to have a look at adding questions, adding resources, and turning it into a lesson, we have lots of videos and how-tos on how to do that on our YouTube page. So just have a look for those lessons tutorials and you will find them. If you'd like to book in for a training or have someone answer your questions, you do also have this help chat box down the bottom that will allow you to talk directly to our support team. Now today, because we're just talking about the video clipper, we're going to go add resource, and this allows you to add a video. So in this case, you can search TV for Education, curated YouTube, and YouTube. They're the three we're going to be looking at today. So first of all, if we type in climate change, we can just do a quick search for anything that's available on TV for Education. We can scroll through and keep loading more and more resources. If there was a specific video that we had in mind, we can type that title in here and find it in here as well. So let's just quickly scroll through. This series has been particularly popular in regards to climate change lessons. So let's try and find that first episode. So we've got episode 3 here. We've got episode 3 with closed captions. Let's go down, and here is episode 1. So we'll click Add to Lesson. As you saw, there's no buffer time, that just instantly adds. The tool we want for clipping is the scissors, and that's going to bring up the clipping window. Now, clipping a video is really, really simple. You can preview it to find the point you want to start the clip at just by clicking that play button. Once you've found your start point, you can either click to find it or just click play, as I said.
But I don't want that.
If this is the point we wanted to select, you use the open bracket to mark the start and the close bracket to mark the end. So you want to select the areas that you want the students to be able to see. So let's say we're starting it here, and let's skip ahead and say we're ending it here. So those 2 points in red, they are marking the start point and the end point. If you were working off a lesson plan that actually had the exact minutes, for example, if you were doing a study on Romeo and Juliet, the most recent movie, and you wanted to show from minute 16 to minute 17, you can actually type the times in here to find those points and then preview it to make sure it's correct. So in here, we're going to put clip 1. You can title it whatever you want. So you might have something like clip for question 1 if you're going to add an exam question later on and you want them to pay particular attention to any particular topic, and then click create chapter. Now, in a lot of cases, you'll actually need to add more than one clip from the same video, and you don't want to have to keep clicking out, saving, creating a new one. So with our system, you don't have to. I can then set a new start point, a new end point, rename it, and click create, and that will save it. As you'll see, as I click create, they're going to keep appearing here, and I can go back and edit any of the ones that I have pre-selected. So I can delete it if I've decided actually this clip is now more important than this one. I'm just going to disregard this one. You can then delete it and rename it as clip 1. So you have full access to edit everything on the system within the one screen. Now, as soon as I click as soon as I click save, that is literally going to save the video there and then, and it's going to allow you and your students to play it with just those clips playing. So you don't have to buffer, wait for it to save, wait for it to download on your system. You could do this at the start of your lesson and literally go ahead and play it in front of your students or share it with them straight away. So the reason I've clicked that preview button, that one there, if ever you're unsure what a button does, you can just simply hover over it, and this says preview chapters created. So this is going to allow you, when you see the video itself, to say it's got clip 1, clip 2, or however you've named those clips. This third button over here says view chapters. And again, that's going to allow you to see which ones are available and the times that they are available in. So now when we click play on the video, which this will be how it shows to your students, as well as how it shows if you're doing it in projector mode or on a smart TV, what you'll see is straight away that jumped ahead to the 4-minute mark, which is where my first clip started, and when that clip finishes playing, it's going to go straight to the next point in the video. Now here is where we can click to see which clips are available, and we can skip directly to the next clip. So this is a really good tool if you have given your students instructions that were question 1 on the exam, we'll be talking about clip 1. Question 2 on the exam, we'll be talking about clip 2. So this will allow you to just focus on the clip that they're interested in at any point. Now, they won't be able to view other parts of the program that you haven't selected. The reason this is a really good tool is if you are showing Romeo and Juliet and there was a scene in there that had language that you do not want your Year 9s to view, you can actually select everything but that scene And that means when your students view the program, they will not be able to see it. They won't have it as an option that they're able to see it. It just won't be accessible to them. So it's another safety precaution. And if you had a program that was a higher security level, then you want them to be able to see. For example, it's an M-rated program. You can then deselect the scenes that make it an M-rated program and still allow your students to watch it without those scenes. All right, so the final thing is you can add as many clips into one lesson as you like. That's why our clips are presented in a lesson format, so that you can add multiple clips from the one video, but also add more than one video. Once you are finished with that selection, you can just click share. And this is our standard share screen. So up the top, you can select a year level, or you might have staff level. Ours has a lot of options in here because this is our demo site, but yours will probably just have all the year levels or home groups in there. If you have added lessons, if you have added questions onto your lesson, you can choose whether it's accepting or not accepting answers at this time. And then that will automatically create a link and QR code that you can then either email or post on your learning management system for your students. All right, so if you have any other questions about how our editor works, definitely I would recommend go ahead and having a trial of doing it on your system. If you need help, click this chat box. It's going to allow you to talk directly with our support team straight away, so you can get help when you need it. So thanks again so much for tuning into our training session. We love having these chats with you. If there's something in particular you would like to see covered by us, let us know in the comment section of this video. Otherwise, happy Friday everyone, and we will see you next week.